We live.
I think I'm going to take that back next week.
You don't like that?
You had one opportunity and you blew it.
Bro, that was good.
All right, we're back.
Maybe this is a little loud, Bird.
Axe the boss.
Axe the boss. Axe the boss. We gonna axe the boss.
Axe. Get in here, Bird. Get your
One,
little
two.
skinny hands up in here.
I'm number 2. Oh,
Check.
That's better. Yeah.
Is this
Word.
me? Is this me? Check. That's better. All right. Actually, no, that's kind of weird. I got to go up. All right. What was I saying? Oh, it's Axe the boss.
Axe the boss.
We were just talking about how much we hate when people say, I'm going to ask you a question, and they say, axe a question, right? Axe?
Yeah, axe.
Axe. Just ask it. Axe it. Like axe? Like,
Axe it.
it's a very Philly. It's like a Philly, New York thing. Like axe a question. Anyways.
Like ACTS or AXE?
I don't know. It's like AXT. Axe.
Yeah, it's a whole different.
Ask me a question.
It's probably in the dictionary, though.
All right, before we get started, very important.
Dude, we tried some other crappy energy drinks, man. And I haven't had one all day.
Rhymes with
Done. You know what I'm saying? Up. Bleep.
All right. Shout out to our sponsors,
Shout out.
Merica Energy. Bird, where are you going? Oh, that sounds great.
Only the best. Oh, yeah, that's what it's supposed to taste like. Oh,
I just don't understand.
refreshing.
Do they even taste their product just generally?
I
It's
don't
just
think. Well, we've learned through going to visit our manufacturer that some companies just be like, "Yep, just send me that red punch."
So the problem is, I think what happens is the first initial taste on your lips is actually good. Like it's an immediate, because you taste the flavor, and maybe they just are sampling like a little bit. They're not drinking an entire can, because a lot of them, after you take 2 sips, you're just like, man, this aftertaste is gross.
And it's overpowering, and it's too sweet, and there's 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
So drinking a whole can is damn near impossible.
Anyways, that Bob Ross energy drink.
Oh, that should be our next cartoon.
Yeah,
our
Bob
next
Ross.
flavor.
All right. Should we give them, what do we got? Updates?
It's a rainbow color. Well, let's talk about why we're standing up.
Why are we sitting?
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, my back has been bothering me. I've been feeling great for a long time and been pushing the weights back up on deads and squats. And I think I just tweaked it a little bit yesterday doing some heavy deadlifts. So
What'd you do today?
I just trained arms. I was going to train legs.
I thought it
Usually
was leg
legs is
day.
Tuesday, but had to train arms because I didn't want to make it worse. So maybe tomorrow, train some legs. Probably do a lot of pre-exhaust type stuff and meat mobilization tomorrow.
Standing desks are key.
Yeah, these are great. These are auction desks. These are like $1,000 desks we got for like $60.
Yeah. Rasmus.
Collect the gold dust.
I'm gonna do you with me at core every single day, 2020, 365 days.
What are you gonna do with core?
Core.
What
No,
about-
not core nutritionals, like core exercises.
Oh, core 20. Sure, meat. Are we gonna take a break midday right out here and just do it?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
didn't do it during the workout,
Like yoga mats?
yeah.
Bird, you in?
Oh, we should definitely get some yoga mats.
Core yoga mats for 2020.
Oh, Bronwyn.
Bro, I'm gonna get on that.
That's a good
yoga
idea.
Core yoga mats. That's good.
I like it. Okay.
All right, so we just got through Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It was an amazing 4 days, kind of crazy, mind-blowing. We blew out basically for all the brands. We beat last year's Black Friday through Cyber Monday, those 4 days, in like the first half of Black Friday. It was insane. And so the thing is, we did some really cool deals this year. Well, I mean, obviously we've grown in the year, so like that's great. And I think the economy's good. People are actually spending some money, because I think the industry as a whole was up this Black Friday. I'm hearing from everybody that they did really well, and our stores literally doubled what they did the year before. Well, actually, our brands over doubled it, but the stores, brick and mortar, shows that retail's alive. Our brick and mortar in store and online, but
Mainly
speaking
brick and mortar.
specifically for brick and mortar, had a record day. It was our single biggest day ever, even bigger than Nut Bash days. Believe that?
I can't believe that, actually.
That's crazy.
Because all stores were like
It wasn't
fully,
just
right.
just. But still, you know how big the Nut Bash is.
Oh, yeah, it's massive.
So yeah, that was our biggest day ever. So thank you so much for all you guys out there who support the brands. Core, Merica Labs, Merica Snacks, Merica Energy, Arms Race, the Nutrition Corners, we appreciate it. It was pretty awesome. So I feel kind of like hungover from all that. There's a lot of excitement this weekend. I mean, with the holiday weekend and just
There's a lot. It's a big holiday now.
Yeah.
That you throw in.
But
Black Friday.
It's a shortened holiday season right now, so it's kind of stressful because we have we always do a big Miller Christmas party, second or third weekend in. I mean, shoot,
like 10 days.
We're like 10 days. We don't even know where we're getting our catering from.
Wegmans.
I think we might actually rock some Wegmans. Steph found 2 women that can come and for like a good price per hour to like help clean up and put stuff out. So that she was at Wegmans yesterday too.
Well, Sam said she would get with her and help her out.
But I don't want Sam and Steph like working.
No.
I want them like mingling and you know, doing beer bongs and stuff.
Well, then we have the 12 days of CRUSHMAS coming up too.
Well,
it
right.
is. Yeah, being Thanksgiving was a whole week late. So
yeah. So the 12 days of CRUSHMAS and the 12 days of Nutmas, we do it every year. This is probably year 4. Holy cow. Year 4.
Yeah.
So year 4 starts on the 13th of December. And so for the stores and for core, there is a sick deal, like you don't want to miss out type of deal every day from the 13th to the 24th. So 12 days of ridiculous deals. And every year we film some video to kind of kick that off. I think we're going to film part of it tomorrow, right, Bird? So we're filming it tomorrow morning at my house. What time? 7. Be there by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah. Be there at 7:30 so we can set up. I'm glad we just did our scheduling.
And Carl said he'd be here Thursday and then doing the rest.
Well, no, Carl's here. He's staying tonight and tomorrow. He's doing store
I just
reviews.
got off the phone with him. He said Thursday was the day he was going to be here and filming.
Thursday's the day he's spending in the warehouse. He's doing store reviews today and tomorrow.
Right.
So, but he'll be at my house. We're filming at my house, not the warehouse.
Gotcha.
So,
Do you think?
we got permission from Steph. So she actually read what we're gonna do, and she was okay with it. I think she didn't say no. So that's as good as a yes, right?
Everybody's watching like, what the heck are they talking
Well,
about?
if you haven't seen our video from last year, can we put a clip of like Baby Cuck Jesus right here? Can I eat Baby Cuck Jesus? Can I nibble on the toe?
Oh, too far.
Anyways, we did an epic reenactment of the birth of Baby Cuck Jesus. People probably don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. So anyways, go back, link it in down below. So that was our video for the 12 days of CRUSHMAS. It always incorporates St. Douglas and Cuck the Crazy Elf. And then we had some extras last year.
Yeah, we had some extras for sure.
We were definitely extra. So anyways, we're filming that. I don't know if we'll be able to top that, but it's always a good time. What else we got going on, Meat? Working on the rebrand. So the rebrand for Core is, I got the final press proofs of the labels that are actually going to manufacturing right now. The first product, Fury, is running literally next week. And so that's going to be one of the first products that we launch. We're going to probably launch the rebrand sometime late January with at least Fury, probably Intra, the new Intra workout, a new flavor of ABC, maybe even the vegan protein. So
we'll space those out a little bit.
Yeah. And then hopefully pump by the Arnold. That's my goal. The new pump.
Yeah, we need that.
And then all the other products, new flavors, all of those things will be rolling out kind of throughout the whole year. So you'll start seeing that. I can't wait for you guys to see these labels. They're really cool. And again, you can't even a rendering won't do them justice. You got to hold them in your hand. They're going to have some amazing shelf presence and feel and touch and all that good stuff. So excited about Core 2020, which will be our 15th year in business, which is kind of crazy to think about. Of all the brands that have come and gone during those 15 years, and we still out here.
We still here.
We still here, still growing. So we're excited about that.
Bobby, we had a cool video idea you guys are going to do.
Yeah.
It's like evolution.
Core 2020.
2020.
So this is like V5 of our labels. And I actually finally found an image of V1. And it literally
of MRP, right?
Of MRP, the first product. And it literally looks like we made it on like a printer at home. It's pretty awesome.
Like MRP looks like it was written in crayon.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. but got to start somewhere.
Yeah. It's cool.
Merica Labs running next week. We have our Liberty and Justice flavors. Pretty excited about that.
Merica Snacks, Merica Energy.
Yep. So we're launching those in January.
They're shipping to DC's mid-December, right? December 16th.
Yep.
Something like that.
Something like that. And then we also have a new distribution partner for Merica Snacks, starting with the beef sticks. So that is Europa Sports. They're starting with the beef sticks. I would assume sometime in the near future they will get on board with the energy drinks and supplements as well. But we're super excited to be working with Europa Sports. We know they're the 800-pound gorilla. Always, good to deal with them and great people down there. So excited to expand our distribution network for the snacks and functional foods. So pretty cool.
We'll be going to their headquarters January, right?
January. Yep. What else we got? What else you got, meat? Well, the bar. Still working on the bar.
Sticks, waiting on more samples of sticks.
So we're on round number, I don't even know what, because the bar is still not perfect. But I think this last round of tweaks.
It was really good. It was close.
It was
the last one. But then
the last round of tweaks for the label panel.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna nail it.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the winner. This is a super premium bar. Like, this is not a cheap bar to make. But we're just gotta perfect that texture.
Yeah.
And we're there on the flavor, and this is just the first flavor. So they're also working in tandem the second flavor. So they're in the process of the second flavor. Yeah, so we're going to take that last round of changes and feedback we gave to the first flavor, redo the panel on that one, make sure that that's good with us, and then they're going to do the first round of samples for that one.
So we got to approve the first one.
Yep.
Panel-wise.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. So
that's exciting.
And then we're going back to the drawing board on some of those new beef stick flavors.
Just saw something. You and Sam travel next week to Meyer.
Yes. So we're going to have to figure out when we're scheduled. We can shoot Tuesday. So next week, Sam and I go to Meyer, who's a massive grocery chain.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to go to their website. This is going to blow your mind. Go to their website and go to distribution centers.
All right, let's do it.
They have a distribution center in the Midwest somewhere. It's 100% automated. It goes pallet racks literally 15 high, and it's all done by robots. So from the time, let's say, a pallet of Merica Energy shows up, it can break down the Merica Energy pallet, sort it either in full pallet or in individual. There's a smaller storage area too for just cases, an individual area. And then when the orders come in from the individual grocery stores, they come in and these robots go and pick all the product, throw it on the line, turn them, and they calculate based on the size and weight of the product. So the heavy stuff goes first, and it maximizes the outgoing pallets, rewraps them. So the only manual involvement is the forklifts in and out. It is
a little scary.
I have
to see this.
It is insane. So we got to watch it. Sam and I watched it for 20 minutes, just because they're such nerds when it comes to the logistics part of this. Right. So, but that was, it had to be a $50 million warehouse. It was just crazy. So anyways, pretty cool. So we're going there to present Merica Energy specifically. We're trying to get that slotted in for the spring like we did for Circle K. And we're also going to bring some of the beef sticks to try to slip that in there as well.
Find the snack buyer.
Yep. So
that's pretty good for an update, man.
Yeah.
You're 15 minutes in.
Should we go to my questions first, or we'll go to your 2 questions?
Yeah, let me get my 2 questions out. I got weird things in here. Great feed. Hi, meaty thighs. And somebody solicits in here. Have you tried our supplements before? No, bro. But J Brew Fit, Jay Cutler, this is a good question.
Okay, listen.
Do you guys take ibuprofen? If so, how much and when, and the benefits? Well, Douglas introduced me to the Clark Kent
Jesus
stack.
The Clark Kent. I thought it was Jesus take the wheel stack.
Maybe walk again.
The Clark Kent stack, yeah. So I am not a big fan of NSAIDs. I'll say that generally because of some studies showing, they're hard on your liver, could potentially inhibit protein synthesis. But there is really a time and a place to use them. So for short courses of like, 2-week period. So when something flares up really bad and you need to get the inflammation out, nothing over the counter is going to act as quick as like a really strong, and like Voltaren or like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some other ones, or 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. Right, so if you're going to take it, I would say take a good dose where you're going to see the benefits. Meat loves a little DMHA and some 800 milligrams.
Some red, white, and boom DMHA.
Yeah, we should put 800 milligrams of ibuprofen in the next version. 400 mgs of DMHA and 800 mgs of ibuprofen.
Before we even launch the product, the FDA would be at our door.
So I do not rely on it. If your muscles are sore or whatnot, just don't even bother. But I will say that high doses of natural anti-inflammatories like turmeric and boswellia and things like that. Some things that we use in very high doses and extract percentages in Core Flex can have that analgesic effect kind of without the negative effects of using a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug like ibuprofen. So bottom line is, if you're going to use them, I would say use them at a pretty strong dose for a short period of time. Don't ever get reliant on them. That's pretty much you're getting addicted to it. Like that's how people get addicted to opiates, right? Because they feel the pain relief and they start feeling good, and then next thing you know, they can't function without it. So, yeah.
Okay. Is there a daily limit of healthy sugar, even if it fits your macros? So like fruits, sweet fructose, sweet potatoes.
Honestly, I wouldn't give a recommendation on that.
No.
At the end of the day, the diabetes and all that other stuff is going to come down to more things than just that. And it comes down to your calories in versus calories out, which is going to mostly affect your body composition level, which is going to have the bigger impact on your like resting glucose levels and all that other stuff. So I wouldn't get too caught up with that. If you have your macros dialed in and you're eating a good, healthy, balanced diet, I wouldn't even worry about the sugar part.
Yeah, and I would say don't worry about the sugar part as long as you're balancing a good amount of fiber intake, right? And then the fruits and the sweet potatoes that you mentioned are going to have plenty of fiber.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you both rate drop sets? I guess how good they are on a scale of 1 to 10, or?
I love drop sets. Not every set, but I do a bunch during pretty much every workout. So I'm a big fan. I think it's a good way to kind of increase your intensity. It's a good intensity technique. So I like it. I'm a fan.
Big fan.
I give it a 9.
Yeah. I give it up there.
9.3.
That's a rookie
6.
score, though. Give it a 8, 9.
Yeah, 8.9.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we don't round numbers here.
All right, what's up? Keep going. Let's roll.
If you could take one supplement for the rest of time, what would it be and why?
So we answered this question before, and it was like, what was my one supplement I couldn't live without? So I got to go with Core ABC.
So that was more of a core product. Is this like meaning?
That's my answer. Why would I choose another brand's product?
Not another brand's. I'd go multi, man.
Okay.
Core multi.
I eat a well-balanced diet.
Yeah, but even if you're eating a well-balanced diet, you're not getting every.
I know.
I'd go multi. And then
It's true.
Then I'd go full carnivore.
It's a good point. But I'm going to go with some pleasure over the healthy aspect of it too, because I just love the taste of ABC. So yeah. I would feel like something is completely missing.
All right, last question on my board.
Yeah.
Should I take creatine every day even though I won't be able to work out for a few days?
Yep.
Yes. Saturate that creatines in your body. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
All right, let's knock out core real quick. It's Giving Tuesday, everybody. We're filming. This is launching on Friday, but.
All right, mate. What you doing?
I'm looking it up here, Bo. Hey there, Bo. Oh, man. Hardcore Russian.
Is that his name?
No, it's in Russian or in another language.
All right.
Core test versus core hard powder.
Core test versus core hard powder.
It's apples and oranges, really.
Yeah,
in a way.
So test is going to be literally like a strong, very strong test boosting agent that also has some good anti-estrogen properties, whereas hard is more of a anti-cortisol anti-estrogen. If you're talking about the powder, it's got 2 additional anti-estrogen in there in addition to the DIM. So they're just different products. I mean, they stack really well together. There is the overlap of the KSM 66, but that's because there's good studies on both the cortisol effects of KSM and the test boosting effects. Yeah. So the test boosting studies were done at 675 milligrams. That's what we find in the core test, and then the cortisol were at 600, I believe, and that's why we have that in the hard.
Will there be guests for Ask the Boss?
Sure.
Definitely. I think we need some.
Who should be our first guest?
Well, I don't know. Do we have? If we do have a guest, we have to phone them because you got another. You have any more mics?
Yeah, mic them up.
Let's get another mic.
Yeah. Oh, we can phone a friend.
Oh, we can hook up another mic. Oh, we'll figure it out. Maybe you guys just suggest it.
Yeah, who do you want to see?
This is an easy one. Are all the products gluten-free?
No.
Fingers crossed.
No. What products to who?
I know that are. I don't know why you questioned me.
What? I don't understand fingers crossed.
I guess this person just wants to know in hopes that all.
Oh, they said this is an easy one.
Yeah.
Are all
I've read it verbatim.
So it depends on the product. So we do have gluten-free products, but like core MRP,
oat and barley,
is not going to be gluten-free. So what depends on what product. Yeah. Just put it that way.
So all the products,
we do have a lot of products that are gluten-free.
Majority, definitely gluten-free. Yeah. How many orders were placed from Black Friday to Cyber Monday?
Well, we can't. We're not going to share that. We're not going to give you like dollar amounts and number of orders and all that.
Just billions and billions.
1 billion. So just know that right behind that door right there, these guys have been crushing pretty much nonstop since Friday. And our goal is to have every Black Friday through Cyber Monday package out by Wednesday. And they're going out in the order which they came in. So it was a lot of orders. I mean, it was definitely, over a month's worth of orders during that? For sure. I think. Yeah, it was about a month's worth of orders in like a day. So it was a lot.
That's all I got.
All right, cool.
All right. Did you screen him?
No, not at all.
Hey, Smiley. What's up, Doug Miller?
What's up?
Have you tried our supplement? Man, this guy, Black Alpha Supplements, is just soliciting all up in our DMs.
Well, let's check out his stuff. Oh, Cyber Monday, dude, 70% off.
70%
Man,
off.
those must be some quality supplements you got there, bruh.
All right, I'm not going to look at it. Are there any self-improvement books that you've read that you would recommend?
So I don't know if I guess a lot of the books and podcasts and ebooks and things like that, I guess they're self-improvement, but they're more from a business focused.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Let me see if I have this one in here.
Start with why.
Start with why. But that's a good one. That's a good one for a personal, you got to figure out what your why is. But that's also a pretty business oriented one, right? So I would probably say.
Quick question while you do that. Do you use Audible? Do you read on your phone?
Sometimes. So I'm just going on here because I can't remember the name, and I had this book on here that I was actually listening. This was a audio book, so man, it's slow in here. Anyways, it was oh gosh, here we go. My library. It was Dare to Lead. Brave work. So this one was more related to. Obviously, it's a leadership book, so I guess it's self-improvement, Dare to Lead. It was had to deal with the emotional side of being a leader. So that was probably the other great ones, like Good to Great and, Start with Why and all of those, I find are more, they're definitely self-improvement, but they're definitely business-oriented, whereas the Dare to Lead one was more on a personal level, I thought. So that's a good one. Anyways, back to you.
Read more.
It's hard. It's hard. You really got to set aside time and, Make it a priority.
Just got MRP. Feels good on my stomach.
Good.
Nice. What are your sources of motivation?
So we've talked about this before. Like, that's a tough one. Like, I don't really know what my motive. I've always just kind of been driven from day one.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just, and I don't know. I think it's because I want to be the best. Right. Like I want to be the best me that I can be. I don't want to waste my life. I don't want to feel like I wasted time doing something. And so that has always kind of driven me. You know, I always kind of want to come out on top. You know, that's what kind of drove me to graduate number one in my class and, you know, I always would try to be the first one to finish every race. Even if we were just running around the soccer field as warm up, I'd like want to finish first. Like, it's just kind of what I wanted to do. When I compete in bodybuilding, like, I don't want to get second. It's just, I want to be the best. Why and what motivates me to be that way? I don't know. Don't know.
Just in it.
It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Well, I've said that before. Like, well, that's like a hard work thing. So maybe it is wired in there, right? Like, so I think one of my greatest genetic assets is that hard work. You know, because some people just don't want to work hard. You know, and so I think maybe the motivation, that drive to be the best, it could be a genetic thing. I don't think there was like an incident where like I got last place and I cried and I went home to mom. I said,
didn't you study genes in school at one point?
Yeah.
So is that
like Levi's and like,
yeah, Lucky Brand's the way I'm going right now. Nordstrom Rack.
Nordstrom Rack.
No, good. But like, did you come across? Is that like, I don't know, is that a legit thing? Like those type of genes?
Sure. I mean, all this stuff, every personality trait of you has to do with genes and environment. So it's a combination of those two. So you could take two identical twins and, you know, if they're in a different environment, they're going to be same genetic makeup, but they're going to have totally different personalities and everything else because of the environments that they were in. So it's your genes and your environment that make up who you are. So, and shit, I studied genetics 20 years ago. Can you imagine the amount of changes that have between like
20 years?
Bro, I had to do dial-up email, like modem access when I was in college. It was crazy. Like, it was Windows 3.1. I'll never forget. And you like dial in, and then you'd like wait for them to download.
That's good stuff. 2 minutes. All right, we'll get a question in here. Where can I buy Merica Energy in store? The local GNC did not carry it.
Well, you should ask them to carry it because they
Step
could
one.
carry it. So please do that. Go in there and say you need to carry the best energy drink on the market, Merica Energy. I guess it depends on where they're located. So there is a store locator on our site.
Ethan Williams 0. Message us.
And you can go on our site and check it out. You know, there's thousands of locations across the country.
Cool. All right, let's take a little break.
What's our break be?
I don't know.
Should we do a modem? Should we do like a fuzzy screen?
Modem. Try to play along here.
I don't know what that bird one makes sound cool. Wow, wow, wow. Wicca, yeah. And we're back.
We're gone.
Are we back yet?
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Meaty Thighs here, and during episode 4 of Ask the Boss, we actually got a lot of inquiries for international distribution. So during the time, a word from our sponsors, Core Nutritionals and Merica Labs, I want to present you an opportunity to distribute these brands, these premium brands in your country. So if you're interested in becoming a distributor, becoming a partner of Core Nutritionals and Merica Labs, email me, patrick@corenutritionals.com, for more information. Now back to Ask the Boss.
Wow. Yow, buddy. And we're back. We're not sure what vortex we just went through, but Bird's going to figure that out.
That was a good time.
It was a good time. It was crazy.
All right, we're going to get in here. How to stay lean on vacation and what to do in terms of diet, cardio when you get back.
Just don't eat like an asshole. I mean, seriously, like what? Did you go on vacation and you just can eat whatever you want to eat?
Some people,
like,
that's what they do, man.
it's disgusting.
That's why I don't like cruises. It's just disgusting.
Or just all you can eat. And they're
Yeah.
like, they're drinking from like start with the Bloody Marys and then they go to the fruity cocktails. You know, like it's disgusting. The fried food.
Like I don't know. I don't want to be mean on camera and stuff, but like I feel like you go on a cruise and it's just
fat people,
glutton, fat people. You know,
you're such a hater, meat.
I am a little bit of a hater.
Yeah. Just honestly, like when I say don't eat like I mean it. Like just you know what if you're on here and you probably follow me and you're into fitness, you probably understand what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating. Now, having, you know, a piece of cake at dinner, you know, having one dessert at dinner or a couple bites of a couple different things and trying it out, just watch your like massive quantities. Like you don't want to eat just ridiculous amounts of food and, you know, break it up. I would have your 3 meals and then bring some snacks, some like healthy snacks to have in between your 3 meals and be done with it.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be rocket science. And then honestly, try to find a place to work out. Like I always feel better when I'm training. So like even when we go on vacation, we find a place to train. It might not be the best gym in the world, but you can still get a good pump, good sweat. You can do a lot of walking, a lot of cardio. So like I would just say jump back into your routine where you left off when you get home, you know, and, you know, maybe you'll be up a pound or 2, but it's probably just water. I mean, I know I usually lose weight when I go on vacation. It's just the way it is.
Okay. Why don't pre-workouts come in tablet or capsule form?
Because it's hard to fit efficacious doses of a lot of different ingredients into capsules. Can you imagine how many capsules you like? A great pre-workout is going to be a 20-gram pre-workout. So a 20-gram pre-workout, you can fit 600 milligrams, 600 to 800 milligrams in a capsule. So you're going to be taking 25 or 30 capsules before you train. Like that's just stupid. Like for real. That's why. If you just want a caffeine pill, you can fit that in a pill.
So there are capsule pre-workout type products out there. So ask yourself if that product is effective, right? If you're taking a pre-workout that's in a capsule form.
Yep.
New ARN flavors and products at the Nut Corners ? So
we did just launch the Bomb Pop and Raspberry Sorbet and the Harness and the Daily Pump, which was a GNC exclusive, but we did launch it direct to consumer along with the Watermelon Replenish on our website for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. So those are also available at the stores now.
Okay.
The only thing that GNC has that we don't have on our website, so I'm treating the stores as direct to consumer, right? So whatever we sell on our website, I give to the Nutrition Corners. So for example, foundation is still not on our website. It will probably be January, February until that's on our website, those 3 flavors of foundation, the protein. So as soon as they go on our website, the protein will also be found at the Nutrition Corners. But for now, it's just at GNC.com and the GNCs.
And GNC's doing well with foundation, aren't they?
They're crushing.
Yeah.
I mean, GNC.
That apple fritter is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Calories from the current macros into a deficit.
Yeah, I took a peek at these. I'm not sure what these were.
Oh, hold on. There's same person asked, after reverse diet is complete to your goal, if you want to cut, do you just slowly drop the calories from the current macros into a deficit?
Yeah. I mean, you got to be in a deficit if you want to cut. So like, I'm not really sure what the point of the question is here, but at the end of the day, if you want to get leaner, you have to be in a deficit. So whether you're going to be more active, get more steps in, or bring your calories down, that's fine. But I really do think people should not do a reverse diet till you're happy and then, you know, just go immediately into a cut at that point. You need to stay at that place for a period of time, and then maybe you can push it a little bit more down the line. You got to get your calories up. So having you should definitely be in a maintenance or growth phase more time than you're in a deficit phase.
For sure.
If you want to get a better physique.
For sure. What's up, Doug Miller Pro?
Yo.
What up? How long have you been working out?
Like consistently every day type of thing.
Like bodybuilding?
Yeah, so I was 17 when I first went to college. So that was exactly 23 years ago. And when I first went to college, I started training. It probably wasn't until I was 18. So 22 years of consistently training.
Cool. Mine's
4.
no. 18 was when I was in college and started bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But then I was playing football and I lifted weights before that too. So 11 years bodybuilding, I guess. Would you consider making an egg white protein powder?
Nah.
I'd say never though, because we never thought we'd do a vegan. And
True, but I mean, egg whites are very expensive. They have issues with importation into like Australia and other countries, and they usually don't taste that great. You know, I think Gaspari just came out with one that was actually pretty good.
It's doing well.
But like, I just don't see the need for it. But I should say that I've done many preps where I used an egg white protein.
Really?
So the first prep that maybe even in
Why?
14 I used, just because I didn't want to make eggs because I was short on time certain times, and I didn't want to make eggs, and I just felt like eggs were like the thing you got to do.
Yeah,
you know?
bro.
Yeah, total bro. I don't think I did it in 14, but in 2009, all previous preps, I definitely did like a scoop of egg white protein at some point.
You know what I've always been curious about is the flavored egg whites and actually like scrambling them up and cooking.
Which they're great.
Hampton's calling you. Might be about the van. We're going to decline it though.
Yeah, decline that.
Okay.
Oh, you know who that
Egg
was?
whites.
That was effing
Oh,
beep,
it
beep,
was.
beep.
Doug's been having a time with these. He comes in, storming in. Mother.
Federal Credit Union can
Oh, man.
chop
You
PP.
shot him out.
That's right. Bird, you can decide whether you want to. But I was literally telling them I was going to report them to the Better Business Bureau yesterday. Should I tell them what happens? So we got two
You're already in there, so go for it.
payments get made every month to Langley Federal Credit Union. They're automatic. They just go. They're not big payments. They just go. And they get the payments each month, and they apply them all to one account. There's 2 separate accounts. So the one account always looks delinquent. So then they ding my credit. And then I call them and tell them they're a-holes and chop PP and fix it. Sorry. It's our fault. It's all fault. Well, I know it's your fault because I call you every month to fix this. There's notes all throughout the system. This has happened a million times. I am so pissed. And I try to stay calm when I'm on the phone, but I'm like, I know it's not your fault. And I am extremely calm right now, but I am pissed. Yeah. So it's been a nightmare. And so, yeah. So that's who
That's me all the time. Like I'll just lose it on like the person that has no control, or they're just the middleman. And Sam has like calmed me down from that because she's in the customer service now, so she understands like. Yeah. So yeah, that's totally me. Okay, we're gonna move on. Which bodybuilder was your inspiration as a young natty bodybuilder?
I did grow up paying attention to I probably paid way more attention to all the IFBB pros back then. Like I read the Flex magazine, like.
Well, it says which bodybuilder was your inspiration as a young natural.
I don't think that those guys were necessarily an inspiration. Well, I mean, I guess they could be because I would follow them, right? Like watching Jay Cutler and Ronnie and Kevin and all those guys. Lee Priest was the man, you know. Like I used to love it, but I don't know. I would say so. Some of the more people that I'm friends with, you know, like Philip Ricardo, Brian Whitaker, people like that who have done awesome things in the sport. You know, those are the guys that probably push me.
Thinking about running 5AT on my next cut. What else would you stack with it?
So
unfortunately, we're out of 5AT right now.
Yeah, I would kind of do it the other way. I would start with core hard, and if you want to add something else to that, add the 5AT in. So like if you had to choose between 5AT and core hard, I would definitely take core hard. But I think core hard 5AT on a cut would be great. Depending on how old you are, you could also throw in core alpha or core test. You could throw in core bolic. You throw in core load or shred core whore. I think I said core whore.
That's a good new product. That's the next product drop in the pipe. Core whore.
That's like our fertility pill. It's gonna be like.
So let me ask you another question.
I don't know if we should just beep all that out.
No, let it roll. Let me ask you another question. So this is kind of a blanket statement. We don't know the person, but would you recommend core hard or core burn first as a weight loss supplement or weight loss management?
Core hard for sure, because core burn at the end of the day, has the stimulants in there. And I don't think you're going to want to start adding those in until you feel like you need that extra kick. But core hard and core shred, I would even add core shred before core burn, actually. Core hard, shred, burn stack would be pretty amazing, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Dude, what's your all-time favorite car or your favorite car of all time?
That had to be Muffin Bump, right?
Oh, it is. Shit, I didn't even see that.
Muffin.
It's probably a Saturn.
Ford Fiesta. No,
what's his car?
drive?
He's got a Pontiac. Is it
a Mazda Miata?
Saturn. It's a 2-seater convertible, red. Like,
it's like a Buick or a Pontiac Sebring.
Oh, man,
That's pretty bad.
No, it's like a
not his.
car.
It's just like, I'm just saying a Sebring.
No, what's your favorite car of all time?
That's a tough one. Some of the old school Porsches are really cool. I mean, I had this poster growing up that said decisions, decisions, decisions. And it was Lambo, Ferrari. These are like Magnum PI Ferrari, you know,
Porsche?
like old Lambo, and then a Porsche. It was the 968, I think, or the very limited one. They only made like a couple hundred, went 215 miles an hour or something crazy. I forget what number. So anyways, that's a tough one, man. Like if I had to buy a supercar today,
I feel like you'd go Ferrari.
I think.
A bit. I honestly
What did you say?
I thought he was going to say. I honestly thought he was going to say his C63.
So
Just because you've had two.
I think I would probably go Ferrari. I'd go for a Ferrari, I think, at this point over a Porsche or a Lambo.
Yeah, I feel like you.
But
you don't know.
They're a little more class. Like Lambo is a little bit more F-boy.
Douche.
It's like
Is that what you're looking for?
Douche. It's just a little more douche. It's kind of like, hey, look at me. Not like a Ferrari isn't,
Right.
but like it's just a little more refined, a little classy, a little more classy. Yeah, so I think I'd go Ferrari.
I don't know, man.
Tundra.
Well, I'm definitely
Ram.
obsessed with trucks right now, but
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a gearhead,
Yeah, me either.
but I do love, like, I love all cars. I don't know, like every time I get excited, I get excited when I go to the rental car place, you know, and I think I'm going to
They
get
get a
this
minivan?
car. And they said, we're out of the standards. Would you like a minivan? I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm whipping a minivan and loving it. It was great. I was like, yeah.
Minivans are great. I mean, like how easy they are to get in and out and throw just a ton of crap in.
Doors are automatic, you know, like Tesla, Cybertruck.
I'm not into the Tesla thing, man. I guess they're kind of cool, but they're also, I don't want to insult a bunch of people. I'm just going to not say what I was going to say and just move on.
I like gas, a little bit of rumble.
So I'm looking at the TRX Hellcat,
Yep.
the Dodge Ram coming out with the Hellcat version.
So it's a prototype right now, right? It's not.
No, it's been confirmed that it's a 2021 model, which will be out this summer,
Dang.
supposedly. We got to get one of those on the order meet. What do you think? Talk to Bronwyn's husband? Talk to Rob?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. I'll get I think I want like a beater truck, like one that's got
Like a Haley?
Not like that. Not as bad as Haley. Haley's still on the road, right? She's still stuck on the side of the road.
Bird just, car died and he just left it on the side of the road in front of someone's house and just sitting there. Bird chirp.
All right, I got one more question in here.
All right, let's go. And then we'll take it live.
Okay.
Take it live to the people.
Being with your brands, how do you choose which subs to take or train with?
Well, I have my staples that I'm always taking. Core has the more complete line at the moment, so there's probably more of those products because it's the multi and the omega and the fish oil and the flex and you know all that stuff. But I actually have all the brands in my shelf, and it's kind of like, what do I want to use today? So whether I want to do like a mix and match across Core and Merica or you know, arms race and Merica or arms race and Core, it really depends on what I'm training and what I'm going for. So like I don't have a set, I don't know what I'm going to take in terms of like a pre-workout is probably what you're asking. I don't know what I'm going to take until I wake up and I open the cabinet. It's kind of like you wake up, you stare at the refrigerator, you open it up like birds, like, you know, drinking out of the milk carton like a bachelor and, you know, what should I eat this morning? I know. He just doesn't eat anything. But it's kind of like that. I open the cabinet, I stare at it a little bit, and whatever tickles my fancy, I'm in there. The sup video.
Well, then another thing I was going to say is that there's not a lot of overlap in them. So,
Right.
I was thinking of a question which I want to ask, but like each different test booster, you can pretty much run that brand's test booster and then get on the other brand's test booster.
Yep.
So with that leading up, you beta tested the arms race test booster, right?
Yeah, we didn't really. All three of us did not feel that we got a good enough response to bring it out. So instead, we're going kind of another direction.
Yeah. Okay.
We have some really cool things coming up. I'm going to take this call, and we'll be right back.
We should keep it rolling.
Hello? We live. We back. And we're back. So we've just had to go through a lot of chop and PP in the last half hour, 20 minutes. So we had to take a little break. Look at Meat standing back. So
You put me in an awkward spot.
all right, I'll put you over here like we did last week. So we're finishing up this week's episode of Ask the Boss.
You can turn it. You can put more of your face in there. There's too much meat.
No, they want to see the meat. All right. So my face is in here. So somebody see, look, they're saying meat. They love the meat. So anyways, got a couple more minutes left in here. We just went through a bunch of questions. So if you guys have anything, that would be awesome. We talked about a lot of stuff. Obviously, you guys weren't on the whole time, but we talked a lot of updates on how the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals were, all that stuff, a lot of stuff we have coming up in the next couple of weeks, and answered a bunch of questions. So if you guys have any questions you want to throw up to this week's Ask the Boss, let her rip. Check. See, they know our shtick now. Everyone's like, meat check.
What's that? Any update on core greens?
Core greens. No, actually.
Man, I want a greens product. I had to
want
go
a
to the
greens
nutrition corner and buy a greens product for my gut.
What kind did you?
Barleans.
Arlene's. Yeah, I love that cocoa product too.
What's your secret? Do you just put it in your sludge at night?
Put it in my sludge at night.
What if your sludge is not chocolate?
You put that shit on everything.
All right, fair enough.
What kind of other sludge would there be?
I don't know. I like my Independence cake. I had that last
Oh,
night.
put it in there. Just put it in.
Put it
It's
in.
just like you just throwing
Just
some
sweetness?
goodness on top of it. Yeah. No,
All
you're
right.
good. Best exercise for quad sweeps. I love a close stance squat
I like wide.
for a quad sweep.
Yep. Pushing on the outside of your foot, with your toes out a little bit.
Don't listen to this guy.
It's all about how the mind tells your quad where to grow, bro.
So then you could just do a regular squat and just focus and be like, oh,
Just
outer
push that shit out.
outer thigh, outer thigh, outer thigh.
Like
Yeah.
your squat looks like this. You know what I'm saying?
know what you're saying. No, but anyways, I like really deep, close stance squat. When I say close stance, for me, I mean, they're not like feet together because the inner thigh meat, just doesn't work. So I'm
And
like,
it takes some serious mobility to be like Julian's feet together stuff. is
yeah, like, so
ridiculous.
I'm about, what is that, 8 inches? Is that,
That's shoulder width,
me,
bro.
how, is about 8
Oh, let me get in there and check. I say about 7.5, Doug. You a little short.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so anyways, I'm about 8 inches feet apart, squat, go deep. You don't have to go super heavy on those. So anyways, I like that for quad sweep. How much pizza you eat? I love a healthy pizza. Like, dude, I haven't made my turkey healthy pizza. Bert, we should do a video of my healthy pizza recipe with the ground turkey.
While you're at it, you gotta do daddy eggs.
Bro, and the daddy eggs.
Yeah.
Nothing on? Like, no undies?
Didn't we have an image of Doug in an apron with a hat on?
Oh, it was a cartoon.
Yeah.
Cafe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally
all right.
do that. Bro, you know how many our
should film-
Instagram, our YouTube channel is gonna triple.
All right, I'll get Steph
think
to go to
about
Wegmans and get some of the right stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really keep that in stock. I was on the pizza kick for a while. Every Sunday we made a pizza. I'd eat like half that pizza I think we're back now that I'm not like dieting. What's a sub video? I'm taking a lot of the same stuff, so I don't know if I'd change that. We got updated.
When was that?
All right.
2 years ago?
All right, how much pizza you eat? What's the first thing you did when you woke up today?
Poop. bathroom.
I rolled over and looked at my phone. I know that's like a terrible thing to do, but my back was a little stiff this morning. I rolled over and laid there for like 10 minutes and just kind of went through emails. That's what I did.
That's what you do pretty much every morning, right?
Then I got up and, hit a couple, bam. Ooh.
Check out the mirror.
Checked out the glutes. Went,
gonna be a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. You guys look small AF. Cool.
Bro.
Who's that? G Demos. Thoughts on how frequently you should train arms for best hypertrophy? If you're training arms 1 day a week, like just an arm day, I think that's actually enough, especially given how much you're hitting your arms on your other movement, your back and your chest. Favorite activity for cardio?
Elliptical.
Activity.
Elliptical.
Oh, I was thinking
sex.
I don't know. I didn't know activity.
Don't they say like you burn more, like you burn way more calories having sex than you could ever do on like a treadmill or something?
Mate, I don't know.
It's like a different type of calorie burn. You might only,
but it's just hits.
All right, we're talking about it too much. All right,
Are you the third-party reviewer for Brandon's transformation?
No.
Well, I haven't been told I am, so I would assume I'm not. What, is that how it's working?
I don't know all the details.
know
all the details either.
All right.
So I guess he has a third-party reviewer. They don't know who it is. He's not revealing who it is.
Nakey Chef. What's your favorite pre-workout from your companies if you had to choose just one flavor or performance? So we got this question, I think, last week.
Yeah. It was pump product. No.
Yeah, so the favorite pump product. So I went with Stars. Didn't I go Stars and Pipes?
We both did Stars and Pipes.
Stars and Pipes. Daily Pump is right there, though. And the new pump, and the new pump, and then the new pump that's coming out will be just crazy. But all right, Stim. I've been using Harness a lot lately, and I've actually been using Giggle Pouch, Red, White, and Boom. So
I did
Lemon Rush Harness and Giggle Pouch, Red, White, and Boom.
Harness is just it's smooth.
But it has a bit of a bite to it, but
I wasn't talking about the mouthfeel. I was talking about the energy feel.
Yeah.
Because Red, White, and Boom, man, sometimes it's just
too much.
I feel like I'm on the treadmill, but the heart's about to explode, and I got to focus and hold on.
Jesus, take the wheel. Are you macro conscious or calorie conscious? Both. Because if you're one of them, well, if you're a macro conscious, you're going to be calorie conscious.
When you go out to eat, maybe think more calorie.
If you had to restart brands today,
I like this.
What's the one product you would use for each to build the brand around? We did that question too, S'mores Gains. Don't you watch the Ask the Boss? We said for each product, it was kind of like flagship product. It was Red, White, and Boom for Merica. It was ABC for Core, and it was Harness or Daily Pump for.
It would be Daily Pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. Thoughts on Chet Yorton, the godfather of natural bodybuilding? I'm just gonna say no comment.
I don't know anything about him.
There's some funny stories. I think it was the 2009 or the 2007 Yorton Cup, and we were backstage, and Matt made the mistake of like giving him the mic. Like he actually showed up. He was there. Like Matt like tracked him down, and he came, and he went on this like 20-minute rant on like drugs. And just like, it was insane. And everyone, it was so awkward. Like people were just like, like just wanted to like cover their face and just
was kind of like a holier than thou Natty.
Yeah, totally. And it was like, I was sad. It was kind of like, he also guest posed and he was like 75 years old.
How did he look?
I mean, I guess for 75, he looked okay, but like, why are you guest posing at 75? I just don't get it. I don't underget it.
Hey man, give him his...
Don't
Is
understand.
he still alive?
Before bed routine. So, is this the same person who asked, what do we do when we wake up?
What about lunch?
What? Yeah.
What's your lunch routine look like?
So before bed routine, I make the sludge. So I make the sludge about 2 hours before bed. So the sludge is a scoop of s'mores, Patriots Way, a scoop of Core Pro or a casein-based protein, a scoop of the Barlean's Greens, 70 grams of blueberries, and anywhere from 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. And then just enough water to stir that up, put it in, like make it like a pudding, put it in the freezer, and then
Then you got to microwave it.
And then I microwave it for about 30 seconds because usually by the time I'm there, I just want to make sure I get the perfect consistency.
But it's every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
And so then I microwave it for about 30 seconds so that it's like a soft serve ice cream. It's perfect. And then I put a little Trader Joe's fiber cereal on top and then a little other cereal, like a Goody cereal. So right now we got the maple Cheerios.
Ooh. Sam and I went hard on the cereal this past grocery trip.
Yeah.
We got like 5 different ones.
That's great.
Yeah,
I love me cereal.
Fun.
So that's my nighttime routine. And I'm watching this, we've been watching this series on Netflix. It's called Money Heist. And it took us about 4 episodes, and then we realized the whole thing is dubbed. But they did such a good job that I just thought like the TV was delayed a little bit. But I think they're speaking Spanish. I think it's the Spanish.
Oh, really?
It's crazy. I don't know if it was 4 episodes, but it was a good second episode. I was like, wait a second.
You paying attention?
No, I'm usually multitasking, doing emails and stuff while we're doing it. But I'm Money Heist. There's three. They call them parts, but there's 3 seasons. Definitely good. It's about, guess what it's about?
Money.
A money heist.
Dollar.
Go figure. It's good. Thoughts on higher frequencies for better for natties, taking into consideration the elevated protein synthesis. How important is it? I really think, there is definitely some science there, but I really think it comes down to an individual type of thing. I've made a lot of gains on training one body part a day as a natty. But with that being said, I do find that I get probably stronger quicker on hitting body parts multiple times a week with a lower volume each time I hit them. So there's something to be said for that. So I don't think there's necessarily one right or wrong way to do it. But there is some good science behind that. So what I would say is try both ways and then, change from there.
Yeah.
Try them both.
It works.
What do you think? Should we call it?
Should we call it?
I think we've been on here for like friggin' ever.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're at an hour.
We out. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Let's end this bad boy. So, and now, delete video. Delete. All right, that's a wrap.
Drink Merica Energy, kids.
We out. We did cheers today. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Should we go? Why are we driving?
Nitrous oxide boost. I win.
What are you, like 4?
Sometimes.
All right, till next time. Keep crushing it.